I was hoping that it would
restarting.
like.
I'm restarting. But I like the idea, Luke. We should do a Rectum Gaming episode of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'll do my recap first.
Okay.
Oh my god, from Sonic 2, I'm
Holy crap.
speed running because I
Yeah.
have to pull it up. That's so many. It's been how many months since Sonic 2? 2 months?
You guys
Quiz
are ill
Planet,
prepared.
Matt.
Okay, the guy who didn't like musicals. Holy Musical Batman, very good, both of them.
The guy who didn't like musicals.
It was
Oh
that
my
far
gosh.
ago.
Yeah.
Anora, again, Black Friday, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 with Matt. Then in theaters, I saw Hell of a Summer. Well, I'll go bounce to TV real quick because we finished Teen Wolf, so then we watched the Teen Wolf movie that came out in 2023. Show ended well. Season 6 was the best season except for season 3. But the movie was bad. And I thought it was okay, and then the more I thought about it, the more it pissed me off. And I hated every decision they made.
Awesome.
It was like inoffensive because like I didn't feel that strongly about it until I really thought about like why did they make that decision, and I thought it was stupid and it pissed me off. And that's every decision they made basically, and that seems to be the consensus. Fans do not like the movie.
Like decision as in writing decision or the characters' decisions?
The character, like the way everything, the way the characters act, where they are after like the time gap because it's supposed to be like 10 years, like where they're at, like the people they put in relationships, like it was just a fucking mess. And the thing that I thought was funny and I kind of liked was the fact that it was literally just like season 3 part 2. Like it was the same story as season 3 continued because they knew season 3 was like by far their best and the fan favorite. So it's the same story like continued, which I thought was kind of funny, but also it didn't need to be. And so just gonna leave it at season 3. My season rankings are 3, 6.
Wait.
Okay,
I guess it's 3, 6, 2, 1, 5, 4.
Yes. But
wow,
four is like this far under 5. Like I hate season 4 of Teen Wolf. Like
I asked you this, but is the movie under 5 above 4, or is it above 5?
The movie is under 5 above 4.
That's pretty rough.
I absolutely hate season 4. Because it also came after their best season, and they weren't even trying it. I don't know what happened. Okay, and then there's a week past with watching no movies, and then Trini and I watched Not Okay with Zoe Deutsch and Dylan O'Brien. Dylan O'Brien, never seen him in that kind of role.
What a guy.
Yeah, shaved blonde hair, tatted up like crazy, and every single scene he was in, the first second that he's in it, he blows the biggest puff of vape smoke I've ever seen in my life. Like the screen is clear every time he walks in the room.
Yeah.
You should watch Phantasmus.
Why?
Yes.
He's in it.
Okay.
He's in it.
And that's all I'll give you.
Okay. Yeah.
It's really good.
He was really funny in it for the most part. I mean, the whole movie is like the main character you're not supposed to like makes bad decisions constantly, so it's very awkward, and you're just like waiting for you to drop. So it's like it was enjoyable, especially because every time he showed up on screen, it was like, yeah, it's the biggest puff of vape smoke he must have been holding that in for a minute. It was crazy. Then I rewatched The Trail to Oregon as my nighttime show for one night, and it's also my comfort. That's the one I listen to the most for Star Kid musicals. I very much like that.
Of course.
Then we watched Caddo Lake, which is another Dylan.
Oh, guess who's in it?
Yeah. This one was my decision. I'm also obsessed with him. So that movie was very good.
Oh, nice.
It's I don't want to say much about it because I didn't know anything about it. It's very much like a show that we watch, and the show does it better. But if you've never seen a particular show, I'll just say spoilers real quick because I know you guys. So spoilers for Caddo Lake.
I'm assuming it's gonna be like dark.
Yes, it's very much like Dark.
But
and like where people fall and everything, like familial ties because of stuff with time. I didn't know that going into it that I even had to do with time. So like when you think like, of course, Dark did it better with 3 seasons to do it, but if I saw a lot of reviews of people who liked it and they weren't mentioning Dark in their minds, and it's like,
Okay.
I think it's good.
But also, is it
Cool.
like Dark just in the way that the time travel works? Because that's just how time travel
No,
works.
it's also like you go to a particular spot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so different. It's not like set 33 years or anything like that. Like there are differences, but it's a lot of the same.
Yeah.
I still thought it was good though. And then we saw Sinners last night.
Oh, I hear it's so good. I want to see it.
Yes, it was very, very. TV finished. Teen Wolf, like I said, we started watching Community, and we're in season 3.
Hell yeah.
I started watching Yellow Jackets.
Oh.
I'm on episode 7.
Oh damn! You're about to pass
You
me.
just watched a
You're in the
good
good
one.
good.
You watched a good one.
You watched the Lottie Matthews episode. Yes, you did.
You watched
What
the
was 7
Lottie
called?
one. 7's called No Compass, but the one before
Yes.
that is called Saints, and that one's
Saints.
about Lottie.
Yes,
And
I
she's
watched-
my
Yes,
favorite
and
character.
we-
She's our both
she's our
favorite
favorite
character.
Yes. So I started watching that. Kelly and I only have 2 episodes left of Interview with a Vampire.
Oh, you only have 2 left?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm gonna be so
Trying to-
pissed. The more time gets away from me,
Yeah.
the more I am fucking pissed off at the season 2 finale. But I need to calm myself down.
Well, but your favorite character is Lestat, but
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, I had a visceral reaction when he showed up on screen.
Yes,
again at the
I
end of
love-
this episode.
I love watching the show with you, Mark, because you get as angry at TV shows as I do. Like, at characters specifically. Like, we both take it personally. And specifically at him, we just can't stand any mention of him.
Any mention of him, I get pissed off. And so when they got
Mhm.
spoilers for that episode, when they got taken and put on stage, I was like, oh, that sucks. Totally forgetting that Lestat comes back in the story. Like, so I was like,
You're
oh,
like,
that sucks.
damn.
Like, and I was like, that sucks because I also know Claudia's fate and like, you know, stuff like that. And so I was like, oh shit. And then it showed Lestat, and I literally like could not hold in my anger. He's so annoying.
You are gonna get so mad.
So mad.
Like me.
Oh my god, I hate him so much.
Yeah, it's bad.
He's one of my least favorite.
Lestat, more like Labad.
All of us clap or something. Other TV, I don't think so.
Wait, did I
For
tell
a
you guys
moment,
that when I
Daredevil.
showed did I tell you guys when I showed Mom and Dad interview, Dad just referred to Lestat as the bad one the whole time.
And he's not wrong.
Yeah, Louis and the bad one.
That's good.
That'd be a good band name.
Louis and the bad one.
Yeah.
Ooh, like Nick Cave and the bad suits.
Exactly.
We oh, Luke said Daredevil. Luke and I were watching Daredevil Born Again. We only have 3 episodes left. Have you watched it all?
No.
My thoughts on it are that I like it, but it's kind of not very good. Like,
That,
but
okay,
I
fair
like
assessment.
it. Like,
But
compared to like some other, I can't compare it to the other show. But if I'm just
Yeah.
like, it's just TV and it's a Daredevil, like a comic book, like a new issue,
Yeah.
like a different run.
Yeah.
I think it's fun to
Okay.
watch sometimes, but like I also think it's
Yeah.
like, I think
It's
its
upsetting.
storytelling
I'll
is
get to it
I
later.
think its storytelling is bad.
Oh, okay.
And that's not even like the main stuff that like it's not even the same stuff that pisses Luke off. I'm sure it does, but not like the main thing, Luke. Like I just am watching him like, why are
No,
they telling it this way? Like what
The,
are they doing?
The bank heist episode I thought was like
I like that
good, but it was very like I guess it was okay. It's just so different. Like I was like,
Yeah.
I
like that one
it's fine.
because if it's gonna be different, that one didn't make me feel like what the fuck is this show doing like some other scenes
Right.
have.
right.
Yeah, so it's kind of it's disappointing. That's the best word.
Yeah.
It's disappointing. And it could be
But
really
you love
good. But
Charlie Cox, right?
of course,
he's
and
always
Vincent
snaps around.
D'Onofrio, They're like their acting is great. I just don't like directions that
Yeah.
stuff's going,
I'll-
and not even the main directions. It's just like per episode, I'm like,
Yep.
where are they going? Like, what's happening? Which I did not ever feel with the main show. I feel like the main show always
Yeah.
kind of had a
Oh.
direction they were going for.
Is it
I feel
the
kind of lost.
Disney-ification of it?
Not even that.
Yes.
Oh, to
okay.
me, I don't think it's the Disney-ification. I think it's just taking time off with different writers that they don't know what direction to
yes.
go. Not really
I see.
Disney making it like you have to do this. It just feels like they're lost. It's like not the same writers. Like they don't really know what to do with the character. I don't know.
It feels more Disney than the old show did.
Oh, for sure.
But
Yeah.
it's not like it isn't like, oh my gosh, that's
It doesn't watch it and it's like
that makes sense.
Disney
Yeah.
butchered this. It does feel more
Yeah.
Disney, more CGI some stuff and like
Yes!
stuff like that. Oh, Luke got so mad he cut out.
Matt, he's flying around sometimes.
He's
Okay.
what?
Okay, but he
Like
kind
he
of
started
like,
running up, he ran up to somebody, and I was like, okay, he could like but then like why'd they CGI him fly at him? Like I'm actually okay when he's like flying on rooftops and stuff because it's like whatever. But when he flew at the guy, okay.
I
I'm
can't wait.
okay because that stuff is reminiscent to me of the 2003 movie. So it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of like it even though it's bad. Like, but that's not a good reason when the original show was like just straight up good. So it's like
Right.
I can't compare it. So I'm like, yeah, it's disappointing. Also, Luke's been showing me episodes of Nathan for you.
Dude,
Me
snaps
too.
all around for Nathan.
It's showing me too.
Jesus Christ.
I've showed you two the same 2 episodes, but I showed Mark the one that we need to show you, Matt. Mechanic
Oh,
slash
okay.
realtor.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm hitting the 11-minute mark, so I'm gonna do books real quick. I've had a lot of trouble with books recently. But I read like probably for the last month like 35 pages of The Stand, so still slow progress. But I also read like 66 pages of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Don't worry, I bought it used. And it's good. I mean, it's good because I also haven't watched those movies in a few years. And but that movie, the Sorcerer's Stone movie, was like childhood. So it's really easy to read for that one. So I've been doing that, trying to get back into reading. And then all my other time has been spent playing Emily the Show. These freaking guys. So that's about it. I'm gonna pass it to Matt.
Oh no. Do you sure? Okay. Let's see. Did I tell you guys I finished the J.A. Jance book second watch?
Yes, you did.
Okay. So I started the audiobook and finished the audiobook of The Secret Place in the time since last podcast.
Yes.
And then now I'm halfway through The Trespasser.
Yes.
So I mean, I just like Tana French. Still weirds me out that she uses weird grammar and says me and Steven all the time.
Hey, it's fine.
It's
But
not
that's also
fine in my
dialogue.
brain.
Well, that's dialogue, though, right?
It's not just dialogue, which is what's weirding me out. It's in just regular sentence. I was like,
well, wait, how's it used?
Me and Steven went to this place instead of Steven and I. Yeah, it's weird. It's not. It's a choice. It just sounds weird in my ears every time. Don't get me wrong, I've been enjoying the book.
Matt, you're gonna have to assign the books that you've read because Luke's done it in his brain, and now we're gonna have to hear it from your brain.
I will definitely, after I finish The Trespasser, I will have to take time to think about it because I'm going to have to like really think about it. Okay, I finished God Bless You, Mr. Rosewater. And then I also finished Slapstick, which were the 2 Vonnegut books that I got for Christmas.
Nice.
And I'm reading The Alienist. I'm 80 something pages into it. Now I'm gonna focus all my attention of reading on that and the audiobooks. Okay. TV. Oh boy, Mark. Katie and I also started rewatching Community.
Nice.
And we're halfway through season 2, and it's just so good. It's such a good comfort show.
Yeah.
I can watch it over and over again, and I won't get sick of it.
What's your favorite season, 2 or 3? Go.
3.
Well, I'll let you know after we've rewatched season 3 again, because right now we're in the heart of 2, so it's hard to tell.
They really hit their stride in 2, but then 3 kind of feels like every episode is like a banger. Even the ones that are not as crazy still feel like bangers.
Yeah. But even like at the end of season 1, like I really liked the chicken fingers episode, and I forgot that was in season 1. I was like, oh dang.
Yes.
That's been a whole lot of fun.
Matt, Dean Pelton reminds Trini of you.
Hell yes,
like
I love that.
she says that
Yes.
like your mannerisms and how you speak is like him, and I can't see it because like I've known you for so long, and Dean Pelton is like obviously completely different. But like to her, it's like, oh, that's Matt. She tells me every
You
episode.
should be proud. You should be happy with
Oh,
yourself.
I am very proud. That's also Katie's
Trini
favorite character.
Tell
So
bald men apart.
That's what
that's what it is. You know what's funny? I never thought of it, but now that you said it, I'm like, okay. Now I'm thinking about the mannerisms I do.
The way
I'm
you
like,
just said that.
okay,
The way you just said that.
okay.
No, you leaned
Yeah.
into it right then.
I did a little bit, but I get it. I see it. That's
He's
very
so
funny.
good in that role.
Oh, he was built for that role. Okay. I watched Knuckles with the three of you.
Oh,
Mwah. It's been
Yeah,
so
you
long.
did.
Can't wait to talk about it. Finished Severance.
I
Holy
did that
crap.
too, I
Yeah,
forgot
you
to
did.
listen.
Holy crap, Severance.
It's the spouse.
Yeah.
Oh man. Goosebumps. That show gets it. I finished season 3 of The White Lotus. That was a lot of fun. Anyone
It's
saying
the
the season was
Lotus.
too slow doesn't get it. They just don't get it, okay?
I think they didn't have to watch the first 2 seasons as they came out.
That's true. But I watched season 2 all in one sitting, and I still didn't think it
Me
was
too.
slow.
Well,
So
I watched season 1 and 2 all at once, but like,
yeah,
I think it's like an effect of new fans, and then they don't.
yeah.
Like, it's definitely a show that is better in one sitting.
Most definitely. But it's
But
still
the
good.
season was still very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've watched the 2 episodes of The Last of Us that
I
came
forgot
out.
that too. I guess I forgot a bunch of TV. But
I somehow avoided major
Yeah.
spoilers. I had minor ones because clearly I knew something really big happens, right? Because everyone. So minor spoilers, not real big spoilers, but I did know that it was like, okay, somebody's gonna die because people keep saying death. I feel a little silly that I never guessed who it was.
Oh, you didn't? So it was
No.
a surprise? Okay.
It wasn't until like 30 seconds before it happened, I turned to Katie and I was like, I understand what's happening.
So, Matt,
Um,
Luke and I have most definitely told
Yep.
you this in the past, and you
You-
must have just
But
forgot.
I'm so glad
Yeah.
you forgot.
uh-huh. Which you
And
probably
you didn't
did
have
tell me.
context of who people were. So
No, completely forgot. Yeah. So it was like, I knew the episode was going to be crazy. Mark Mylod directed that thing. Oh
Yes,
man,
Matt,
that was a crazy episode.
Succession. Okay, that's
Succession and the menu. I like Mark
Okay.
Mylod.
Okay.
the episode's definitely changed from the game, like because the game leads up to that. It's like the slower how episode 1's pacing is up until it happens. So the whole horde is like different.
That's crazy.
But that
yeah.
felt the most video game of the entire
Yeah,
episode,
yeah,
and that's not
it
even
did.
in the video game. Which I thought was
Especially
fun.
Tommy's
that didn't
confrontation with
happen.
the bloater feels like a boss battle.
That was fucking crazy, and that never happened. So
Matt,
Yeah.
did this episode remind you of JSS, The Walking Dead, season 6, also episode 2? It's very.
did it remind
the
you of
similarities.
Hard Home as well?
Hard Home also.
People,
yes.
people kept. It's remind me. Is Hard Home was Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
JSS is the second episode also, and it's also a horde attacking a town that's gated,
That's a good point. I didn't even make that connection.
and it's great. So, yeah.
Also, I think that Caitlin Dever secured her Emmy nomination with this
Thank you.
episode.
Yes.
I thought she was really,
Wait, and
really
that-
good.
Guest starring. I
Guest
didn't
star.
realize that. Yeah, so she's probably not going to be in episodes. Probably
Or
like
it
one
was
more.
just starring for that episode.
Maybe.
Well, because I thought that
No,
Abby
she
was
was
a
in it.
bigger part of
She is.
the video game.
But
So
I'll
I
probably
was
be season
assuming she was.
3.
Okay.
My guess
Um,
after seeing the guest starring. I don't
yeah,
know.
but-
That surprised me.
She was really good. Katie told me that Caitlin Dever's mom died like right
Yeah.
not long before she had to film, and
my
so
gosh.
it was almost like a cathartic way to try to work through it, I guess.
Holy crap.
But like, yeah, her performance was insane. I thought it was really good. Everyone this season so far.
Yeah.
I'm behind on Gemstones.
Oh, we're caught up on it. I forgot that too.
How much has the main story has progressed?
It's real good.
Okay, this season, I don't know. It's hard for me to remember specifically, but like laughs per minute, I feel like this season is like crazy. Like I feel like it's a lot of laughs per minute this season.
Which is cool because the first episode is completely serious.
Yeah, right. Besides
And
that
so,
one,
yeah.
This might have been
It's-
my favorite
what-
interlude too. All the kids were
really?
Yeah,
absolutely
I was
losing
gonna
their
tell you.
minds.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's a really
oh,
good
I'm so sorry,
interlude.
Matt. I thought you had gotten to that point. I'm sorry.
Well, I always know there's gonna be an interlude episode. They
Well-
do it every season.
But it's usually the episode before the one
Uh-huh.
that it is this season, so we didn't know because there was a
Oh.
prelude. But thank God there was one.
Thank
Oh.
goodness for that.
They're on a different level.
The thing that makes me laugh so hard. I'll be watching it on my own, but Katie can hear it sometimes, and the person she said that she consistently finds the funniest is Judy. And I was like, yes,
Yeah.
Wow.
you get it.
Yes.
Because I think Judy, oh man, they all really. Keith has been especially good this season too. Holy crap.
He's all
Anyway, I'm also behind on Abbott. But I think I need to move on. Oh, we watched a little bit of Sunny. We're halfway through season 9.
Oh wow.
I know which episode you're on.
Which
you-
one did we just watch?
You could do it.
I don't know if we're exactly halfway.
You just watched Desperately Tries to Win an Award.
No.
No, you just watched Timeshare.
No.
Never mind. Season
We
9,
watched-
episode 5, Mac Day.
We're a little past it. We might be a little more than halfway. We just watched the quarantine episode.
That's not time out.
1 second. I'm gonna pause. Okay.
Yes.
We're back.
Okay. I'm gonna move on to movies now. I have to determine what the last one I said was. Did I tell you that Katie and I rewatched Hot Rod
I don't know.
Well, that's big.
on her suggestion?
Nice.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
big.
oh.
I think you told us in person. I don't think the last
I probably did. So that was a lot of fun. And then we watched 2 days later, Now You See Me. Katie had never seen it
Yes.
before.
Good movie.
Oh,
yeah.
what an
Did you like
experience.
Thoughts?
Well, I did like it. I'll tell you what, that was a movie that I really liked when we saw in theaters. And I don't think I realized how much those movies got like a little bit made fun of at the time. I have always just genuinely liked
I
them.
think it's more the second one
Did
that gets started. getting
Katie
clear.
like it?
Let me ask, how did you feel about Now You See Me? She said,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, which is probably right. Yeah.
Tell her that it's the same director as Fast X.
Did you know it's the same director as Fast X? Does that change your mind at all? She said it verifies. She
It
goes,
does.
yeah, yeah.
Wait,
Okay, and
Matt,
then- yeah.
did you ever finish Atlanta?
I did. Yes.
Do you remember the Now You See Me Too
Yes.
joke?
That's such a funny joke.
That's
It's such
that's
a
one of my favorites.
specific movie to pick.
Yeah.
That's like in apocalyptic movies, whatever year the world ended, they
Yeah.
have like the marquee.
Yeah.
Choose the funniest movies
That's
to
what
put
they
up
did,
there.
and it wasn't even making fun of it. It was just the movie that they chose.
That was the
Very
time
true.
loop movie.
Yeah.
It was nice and too.
It was hot at the time, okay. And then the next day we watched Dodgeball, a true underdog story.
How's that hold up?
Parts of it really funny. Other parts, eh.
Hmm.
Katie kept trying to figure out why she doesn't like Vince Vaughn's vibe the whole
Oh,
time.
Oh no, I understand.
can
And
get that.
it is correct. It is correct. And I think we sussed it out later. His politics are questionable.
Eh.
And we're like, you can kind of tell just his whole vibe and the way he does comedy sometimes. But Justin Long
Ben Stiller?
and Ben Stiller are
Yeah.
just so fucking funny in this movie.
That is funny with the character of Ben Stiller, but it's still like, no, I like his vibe. It plays that guy.
Well, it's the way they play it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Justin Long is underrated. I feel like people don't talk
Yes.
about him in Dodgeball. He's probably the funniest guy in there to us. Oh, and
Yeah.
Jason Bateman as the
Yes.
commentator with just the most unruly hair you've ever seen. At one point, he was sitting the way I like to sit, just like I think just like
Yeah. I remember.
commentating. He's very funny. And then I watched Sonic the Hedgehog 3 with the three of you,
Mhm.
which was fun.
Mhm.
And then Katie and I watched The Princess Bride.
Yes.
I had showed her early on in our relationship, but she didn't really remember a lot of it. And oh boy, does that movie make me feel all warm and special inside. I like that movie. It's really good.
That's like
And then the next day we watched Anora.
Hmm.
Finally saw it,
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
Nice.
baby.
Yeah. And Mikey Madison's super talented. and I don't know any of the other people's names in that movie, but it was a good movie. um,
That's what I'm talking about.
and then 2 days after that, we watched A Complete Unknown. After
Oh,
I
hey.
made Katie wait until I could binge listen to a bunch of Bob Dylan's albums beforehand.
Your favorite song?
Well, half of the albums are not going to be featured in the movie.
Well, I only did like the 60s and then like
Okay.
one and then Blood on the Tracks, which is like one of his 70s ones.
Your
But,
favorite song is the 8-minute one. That's like a story monologue.
That's a good one. Is that Masters of War?
I don't know.
I don't
Who
know.
doesn't?
I like Bob Dylan's music a lot. Super talented. Didn't appreciate him enough when I was younger. Maybe going through it chronologically helped for me to see his evolution, you know. Could be a real dick. I'll tell you that much, but I like
What?
his music.
No.
Yeah.
A musician?
What?
Musician who gets famous? What? No.
Who gets famous and then gets a biopic about how he was kind of a shitty guy?
No,
I-
that
it
can't
I've never
be.
seen that.
People keep bringing it up, but it is funny that he signed off on it. Was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
Like at least he
Yeah.
knows. Yeah.
I respect that guy.
Yeah, right. Be honest. And then on the next day, I watched Stephen Banks' Home Entertainment Center on YouTube again, and talk about something that really makes me feel like I'm home.
Was that because
Like,
he
I don't-
impersonates Bob Dylan, so it popped in your head?
I think that is how got brought up in conversation. It was at Mom and Dad's, and I think it went from Bob
Yeah.
Dylan to that, and then it made me think about it, so I watched it, and I love it so much. And that's all I have to say on the matter. That same day, Katie and I rewatched Talk to Me. It's gonna sound weird, but that is one of her comfort movies, and it's
Yeah.
really good, guys.
Does she know that a new movie is coming out this year by them?
I don't know.
It's called
I'll
Bring
have
Her
to tell
Back.
Tell her.
Yes. Hopefully it'll be just as wild and just as Australian.
The trailer is confusing. Like, it doesn't really
Nice.
say what's happening, but it looks fucking weird. So
Well, you know what? I kind of want them. Are they gonna do the Ari Aster thing of like when he did Beau is Afraid, where he's like, now I'm gonna do something that is gonna be completely different?
no, like it feels like the same vibe, but
Oh,
it looks
okay.
fucking like a lot of weird shit's gonna happen in it, but the same vibe as Talk to Me.
Okay, good. And then we didn't watch anything together for like 2 weeks, and then we watched Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers because we watched
Yes.
The Fellowship a while ago, and I am proud of myself because I went this whole time. Spoilers for The Two Towers. I went this whole time making Katie think that Gandalf was dead forever.
Wow.
And then so when he came back, I was like, see? And she thought he was Saruman at first. So I had to be like,
Well,
no, it's
no,
Gandalf.
no,
He became Saruman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said she does have kind of face blindness a little bit. And so I was like, no, that's Gandalf. She's like, what? You told me he was dead. I'm like, I'm a liar.
He
Uh,
did die. Gandalf the Grey died.
He died, kind of, technically. What, Kel?
Never mind. Fuck it. Go ahead.
Nice.
Okay, fair. And then we rewatched The Menu, because that's also another comfort movie. I think that movie's really funny. And it's just filmed really well, too. And then that same day, we watched Return of the King.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
Can you guys guess, of the three, what do you think is Katie's favorite?
Two Towers.
Two Towers. Is it Fellowship?
What are the other guesses?
My guess is Fellowship.
I'm gonna say Fellowship.
I'm gonna say Two Towers.
It is The Two Towers. Kelly, you should have stuck with your
Ah.
guess. Yeah.
What's your favorite, Matt?
Oh, I can't do that.
Okay.
What
You
the
actually, it's hard to decide for you.
It is. It's
That's
hard
fine.
because
That's-
it's kind of
yeah.
because the story is like continuous the whole time. It is a little hard, and it's got the same vibe. It
It's
all
my
kind of
favorite
feels like the
trilogy.
same
Yeah.
thing.
For sure.
It's not like other trilogies where they're like, oh, these are very like Alien, like
Or like
Alien and
Taken.
Aliens is
Like
yes,
Taken.
exactly, like Take. It's hard. I don't know. Mine might be Fellowship.
Mine's
If I had
Fellowship.
to pick, because I don't know. I feel like that one it blew by for me. Like it was like, what? We're already over. And
Nice.
I don't know. I think also because I listened to the audiobook and I liked the movie more than the audiobook, and I was like, hell yeah, they get it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I
Um,
like when people are happy.
yeah. We didn't have to worry about any of this nonsense of people dying and whatnot.
Till the end.
I did see a very funny Letterboxd review of Two Towers about Wormtongue being like, "Oh no, the guy whose name was Shady Liar Face
Yeah.
turned out to be a bad guy." It's something like
Wormtongue.
that. Yeah. Okay, and then the next day we watched Austin Powers 2 because again, that's comfort movie for both of us. And it's still so funny, guys, to this day. And then last movie, I swear. Sorry, I didn't realize we watched so many movies. We watched Superbad. We rewatched Superbad, and I will defend that movie. That movie's pretty funny. Specifically, to Bill, I've said it before. Bill Hader and Michael Cera in that movie,
Mhm.
unparalleled. Okay, I'm going to popcorn to Kelly.
Okay. I watched Alice in Wonderland 3 times in one day.
Why?
I was going through it.
Okay.
The animated
Okay.
Mhm.
one.
I would be concerned if it was the Tim Burton one.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, and I have no want
You shouldn't.
It's
to
not
see
great.
it.
No.
The colors, I felt like it should have been more colorful.
Yeah, it is
Anyway.
the Zack Snyder effect on it.
The animated one, I watched it 3 times in one day.
Wow.
Okay, then I watched a movie from the 70s called The Gay Deceivers. Do any of you know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
No.
It's about these 2 guys who quote unquote pretend to be gay so they dodge the draft. And they
Oh.
don't have to go to Vietnam, but then they have to keep up the act.
Oh
It's
no,
very
I have to
surreal.
keep pretending to love the guy I love. Oh no.
Yeah, it's like, for me, the perfect amount of homophobic. Where it's just like,
It's a fine line.
mwah.
Yeah.
No, it needed it for a movie to be perfect for me. There needs to be a little bit of homophobia and a little bit progressive for its time.
We've talked about this. It needs to throw in at least one little slur
And-
somewhere in there.
And just absolute insane editing. Great movie. Don't be too shocked if I make you guys watch it anytime soon.
Oh boy.
Okay, Luke and I showed Mom and Dad The Holdovers.
Oh yeah.
Which they really liked, and
Hell yeah.
I was one of my favorites of 2023. I love that movie. Makes me feel good and sad. Okay, Luke and I watched Nacho Libre on Easter.
Yes.
Cause what else are you gonna do on Easter?
Mhm.
Which it may be a perfect movie.
Well, it
I
is.
agree.
Actually, I take it back. It is a perfect movie.
Thank
Agreed,
you.
agreed.
We watched Sinners, which was really, really good. One of my
Mhm.
favorites of the year so far, you know, and it's really hard because Dogman is its competition.
Yeah.
Really good movie, Matt. I think you'll
It's
really
hard.
like it.
I'm excited.
I
I
think
think you
you'll
would really
really
like
like it.
Dogman 2, legitimately.
Yes,
Dogman,
we would
Dogman
really
is
like
really good.
Dogman's
Okay.
very good. Dogman's very good.
No, I really, really liked Sinners, and I think that's a movie where I could rewatch so many times and pick up so many different things.
Yeah.
And then today I watched the animated Robin Hood.
Oh, that's a good one. Holy shit. I need to watch that again.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Okay. TV. I rewatched all of season 1 and season 2 of Severance with Maya. They loved it. They really, really liked it. We realized that the difference between Maya and I is that they are innie Mark and I am outie Mark. And
Oh, that's
beyond
funny.
that, except for, I mean, my character is Helly, but like the
Of course.
difference between the two of us.
Right.
Okay, and then Luke showed me so much of Nathan For You.
Oh yeah.
So much
Good,
that we should have
guys.
just watched the
It's
show.
very good.
It's really, really good. Our favorite comedian. I love that man. You know, he gets it.
Mhm.
Yes.
My God, does he get it? And then we rewatched the first season of the rehearsal and preparation for season 2.
Beautiful.
And we have watched the first episode of season 2. He's back on his bullshit to a whole new extreme. Okay, and then Righteous Gemstones we talked about. Luke and I have been watching The Studio, Seth Rogen's
yeah.
new show.
Very
It's
good.
very, very good. I highly recommend it to both of you.
Guys,
need to
watch it.
I'm so sorry to cut you off, Kelly. I just remembered something. I have like 2 episodes left of Mythic Quest, but they canceled it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
What?
I did. So then they're gonna change something.
They
in
changed the
finale.
ending because they
Yes.
thought that they were gonna get canceled, so or in case they did, so they had a different ending filmed. But it's like that's not the ending
Ah.
that they wanted. It was just like where the show had an
Dang.
ending, so now you can't watch the old version of what it originally was. So I'm gonna have to look it up or something.
Bootleg
like-
that shit.
Oh, they also just had a spin-off for like a 5-episode spin-off for the show, and then it gets canceled. It's like it was a comfort show. I liked it. I liked
I'm
all the people
sorry.
that were in it. It's okay. Sorry, Kelly, continue.
The Studio is really good.
I want to watch it
And
really bad.
I highly recommend it to both of you. I think
Yeah.
you guys would really enjoy it. It's really creative and very, very funny, and I
Okay.
really enjoy everybody who's in it. I love Seth Rogen. Okay,
Yeah.
then this is a biggie. This is the biggest. Luke and I have watched all of Yellow Jackets. And I know I've talked to both of you about it, but I must repeat.
Yes.
Season 2. Season 2, guys. Season 2 is one of my favorite seasons of anything ever. Luke, you as well,
Yeah.
or maybe not? Okay,
Yeah.
Luke, for both of us, one of our favorite seasons of anything ever. Season 2, just every episode went crazy. It was
Yes.
so good. Everything was just put together so perfectly. I also enjoyed season 3. It's a bit of
Yes.
a mess, but we're Sally forth, you know.
The show is just good. The show's very
The
good.
show is just good. Everything in the wilderness is great. It always has been. It's just stuff in the adult timeline in season 1 and 3 can get messy. Where season 1 I really liked everything with the adult storyline and the wilderness. But the show is just really, really good, and I would really like you guys to watch it so we can talk
Okay,
about
okay.
it because it's crazy. I know you are, Mark and Matt. I know you've seen season 1, but
Yes.
hey, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but season 2 is really good.
Mark, I
Oh,
didn't realize
don't
you were
be bad.
that close to finishing 1. I didn't realize you're on episode 7.
It's because, like I said, I was on the toilet and watched 4 minutes, and like then I ate lunch and I watched another 20 minutes. Like I watched it
I'm
sometimes.
sorry,
like
you
that.
watched Yellow Jackets on the toilet?
I told you this
As
when
it
you
was
heard
intended.
okay. So my problem is my book was far away, and so I was like, oh well, I'm gonna bring my phone, but I hate how much I get on YouTube and social. Like I don't even have social media, but then YouTube gets me, and then it causes the same thing. So I was like, I might as well watch however much of Yellow Jackets, and it ended up being 4 minutes. Okay, that was after the Nathan Fielder interview that you heard through the wall.
Matt, he watched the Jimmy Kimmel interview.
Oh, you
not,
did?
Yeah,
Not
so then I
knowing.
showed him the episode. Yes.
I didn't know. I thought it
Oh,
was
yeah,
true. He
That's
got me.
crazy.
It did. It
And
happened.
so
He
the
got you.
reveal-
I mean, it was true.
It was all true. It all really happened.
I love him.
I just have to say, Lottie Matthews is character of all time.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
I love Yellow Jackets. I love Yellow
Correct.
Jackets. Okay. Books. I will get back to it, but I had to put Crash by J.G. Ballard down because he used the word smegma again, and I had to put it down. He used the word smegma twice, and I had to put it down for a second.
But she thinks he's not using it in the way that we understand it to be.
Yes, this was
Are
written in
you
the
sure?
70s in the UK. Well, no, the
It's
way that
Crash.
he's using it feels like he just means like a bodily fluid. Like I think he just means semen, but he's using the word smegma
Matt,
specifically.
Cheesy substance?
Stop!
Angela, are
Luke,
you
I can't.
confused, sir?
Cheesy.
Luke, Luke, stop it. You're gonna freak yourself out again.
Stop saying cheesy.
I had to put it down, but I will get back into it because I'm enjoying.
That's what Google said.
Well,
it was.
enjoying's not the right word, but it is a book that was written. If it was written for anybody, it's people like me. Okay. And then this is unheard of for me since I was 17 years old. I read a book in 3 days recently. Because Suzanne Collins knows what she's doing, and I
Oh.
reread The Hunger Games.
Huh.
Hell yeah.
Ellie, you know what you should
'cause-
read?
Yeah,
Gregor
What?
the Overlander. That's Suzanne
Suzanne?
Collins.
Oh, is it?
You're very proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Cause I know that a new book came out, and so I picked
Mhm.
up the first book to see like how it was on reread, and then it just sucked me in because she knows what she's doing.
Hell yeah.
And like I would read like 150 pages, in a day, which you know hasn't happened since Devil's Minion. So
I
now
know that
And
game.
now I explain Mark what it's about, and now he is mad at me. Oh my god. Matt. Okay,
Yeah.
well, first off, I really like The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games is really
Mhm.
good. It will never not be relevant. She really did a really great job with those books and
Good.
continuously. Matt, guess what's on my shirt?
What's on your shirt?
Guess what's on my shirt and my socks?
Of
Not
the
the same
vampire Armand.
No.
She'd have a Lestat shirt, but
Don't you dare!
Is it a cartoon character of some sort?
Yes.
Is it from the 90s?
define 90s.
Yes.
Is it one of those
It's
old
relevant
shows?
to what this podcast is supposed to be about.
Is it Tails?
No,
No.
it's Shadow the
It should be
Hedgehog.
Tails.
Oh hell yeah.
It's Shadow the Hedgehog holding a cigarette, Marlboro Reds.
Oh my God.
And it says, "This power changes me."
Katie would love that shirt. Oh my god, there's
This
this
is-
shirt. Kelly, there's a shirt that she saw on the internet that someone found at a thrift shop that says, I would drop kick a child for a Marlboro cigarette. And she thinks it's the funniest shirt
Right
ever.
here.
And she would love your shirt.
This is my newest prized possession.
That is
Shadow
beautiful.
with Marlboro cigarettes. And then my socks is Amy,
Oh hell yeah.
Amy Rose, and Robotnik.
Oh my
Nice.
god. You're really
And
decked
then-
out.
The Shadow shirt. Okay, last
I
thing.
feel
So
underdressed.
sorry. Music. Well,
Well,
you know,
yeah.
no one can. Okay, music. Okay, this is all music that I've been listening to a lot because of
Ooh, yeah.
Yellow Jackets.
Oh.
Yes.
Down by the music goes so hard. They
I have
really know
been
what they're
too.
doing.
Yes.
Here's just a 5 that I wrote down that I've been listening to a bunch because of the show. Down by the Water by PJ Harvey, Climbing Up the Walls by
Ooh.
Radiohead,
Yep.
Dream Girl Evil by Florence and the Machine, God Is Alive, Magic Is
Yes.
Afoot by Buffy St. Marie,
Yes,
and
sounds
then
good.
Florence and the Machine's version of Just a Girl by No Doubt.
Sounds good.
Oh.
And then I've been listening to a bunch more, but those are just the 5 that I wrote down. And then
Kelly.
yes.
PJ Harvey. She has a song called Sheila
Yes.
Nagig. It's good. You should
Yes.
listen to it. Okay.
Yes, and you should listen to Down by the Water.
I should.
Because it's one of my favorite songs. Okay. And then one more song that wasn't in anything that I just found and have been listening to a bunch is Flatlands by Chelsea Wolfe, who did the music for X, but it's not a song that's in X. But she did the music for that. So like
Nice.
the song Wee Wee Marie that I listened to a bunch, she did. It's called Flatlands. It's really good. Luke, I think you would especially like it.
Nice.
Okay, I've been listening to White Winter Hymnal a lot. So
Yes,
anything you
that is a song
recommend-
you would like. Okay, Luke, go.
I forgot I had this, and
Hmm?
so this is
Oh,
will
yeah.
probably be like the only thing that I talk about that's kind of different that matters. But I bought Cage
should-
Jawbone, which is a book where it's like a mystery book, but all the pages are out of order. and
Oh
then
yes.
you have to try to order the pages right.
Hell yeah.
And this is like 2 weeks old because I did it for like a day and then stopped. But I
Oh,
think
oh,
so. I figured out that. So here's where I'm at. That there's a guy named Henry. Wait,
Okay.
actually, but the thing is, there's only a few people that have solved this
oh
apparently.
shit.
But then they haven't said anything because the game is like, can you actually
And-
solve it? Because
Right.
they're
Wasn't it written in like the 40s?
maybe even 20s.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I don't know.
Damn.
Maybe 30s. Maybe we split the difference there. But it's good. It's just it's hard because also the narrator is like not all there, right?
Yeah.
Kind of unreliable narrator. But I there's a part. So like what I could do is he writes poems sometimes, and he thinks about poems. So I could find all the italics, put them together,
Ooh,
and then
okay.
try to find the syllables and the meter and rhyme to make the poems match, but also just like
Yeah.
the context of the poems. But so I have some of them that I think are in order, and so I started to come up with a story. And when
Hell
I
yeah.
thought I was like, oh, this guy could be a victim. No, that guy's the perpetrator. Then I was like, oh, the
Oh.
narrator. What does he have to do? So I'm basically halfway there to solving it.
Exactly. You're more than halfway there. Yeah.
Except that there are six murder victims, and you have to figure out who those are in the first place, and then their respective murderers. So are there six
Yeah.
different murderers? Is there only one for each
Oh boy.
person? Or anyway,
You'll figure it out.
basically it. And then Dylan and I watched a Minecraft movie. And then we went to McDonald's before and got the Minecraft movie Happy Meal. But
Yeah.
it wasn't a Happy Meal. We thought it would be a Happy Meal and be like $8, but it was $16 because I rounded up to the charities. What can you?
Oh.
Anyway, it was $16, and it was a whole
16.
Big Mac.
That's
Oh,
dang.
crazy. Well,
and
that's a
then
lot of money.
Yeah.
and then I'll be back.
How is he going to solve Kate's jawbone and also Mike's video?
Oh
Clue.
my god. Fuck! She said she knows your beard is fake, Tom.
Tom. Luke, what is this?
A toy.
Cheeseburger.
It's a
Oh,
Minecraft
it's a
block as a Big Mac.
I honestly couldn't comprehend what I was looking
Those
at.
are the sesame seeds. That's the
Beautiful.
bud.
That's why it was
Yeah.
$16.
For that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well,
It's
it would have
worth
been 16 anyway because it was just a Big
Why
Mac
didn't you
meal, and
tell
it
me
was-
that you saw it? Like you told me days later. You have to tell me these things.
It was supposed to be. It was kind of a surprise because I got you the other day when I was like, I saw the Minecraft.
Yeah, yeah, I was very confused. When you were just like randomly told Tony, I was like, I thought I knew everything about your life.
I saw the Minecraft movie.
Well, it's
Alright,
because
people.
Tony had seen it too,
Wait,
yeah?
Yes, he did, which does not surprise me.
wait, Luke, Matt brought up something very important. We forgot to mention Mike's video. Season 3 Lost
Yeah.
recap, very important. Not only does he say bruh moment in the video,
Yeah.
he also, he then, like, 15 minutes later started singing my least favorite song in the world. It's
told
a
him I'm
rough
Maroon
video
5.
for me.
Matt,
It's a
you
good
know
video,
that
very good video.
like the new joke is to say bruh moment. Like
you have
ironically,
mentioned
but
something
it's-
about it,
it's
yes.
said so
just
much
as
now that it's not ironic
Oh no.
Yeah.
anymore. But Mike in an earlier video was like, we got to bring that back. So I think that's why it popped in my head.
Yeah.
So Mike brought back bruh moment into the vernacular.
And now we need to kill it again, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, please, because no.
It's in the
I haven't-
Mike's cinematic universe, so it can
Yes,
live forever.
It's here to stay.
I don't say it. I don't even think it when I'm not with you guys.
That
We
doesn't
bring
mean
that out
it's
of
our
you.
fault.
You got
Yeah.
No,
Trini
but that's a
to
good
start
thing.
saying it, you ass.
Yeah.
Oh
See,
no.
that's good. That like I like with, but like when I'm at work, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, that was a problem to
You
my
should-
boss.
Should have done that at the barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been
Nothing
funny.
but bruh moments.
That's a missed opportunity.
But Mike's season 3 Lost recap, very, very good.
Yes.
Very good. Slowly but surely working on the puzzle.
Puzzle,
Not
yeah,
at
he
all.
has
I
a
haven't worked
puzzle.
on it at all, but we did
It's
write
akin
down
to Kane's jawbone. It seems that complicated. So.
Oh, is
What
it
are the
Kane?
dashes?
It's Kane's jawbone.
Kane's jawbone.
I said
Like
Kate's
raisin.
jawbone. I don't know why I thought it was that. Like what? Raisin canes?
Raisin.
Is that- oh, okay.
But spelled like Kane from the Bible.
Right.
So-
KYNE.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's talk about
We gotta talk about Knuckles first, real quick.
Knuckles.
Okay, so if you guys, anybody listening, if you have watched Sonic 3 but not watched Knuckles on Paramount Plus, go back and watch Knuckles on Paramount Plus.
Oh, please do.
It's incredible. Matt, what are your thoughts on Knuckles? And I want to hear how you rank the entire 4 thing franchise
Yeah.
now.
Please,
Okay.
please do.
I would put Knuckles number 1 because I had
Hell
the,
yeah.
the most fun with it.
Yes.
Holy crap!
Yes.
And then I think it's the same as your guys's. Then it's 3, 2, 1. Like it just gets better and better. My thoughts about Knuckles. The first episode, I was like, "Oh, this is fun," but then I didn't realize how silly it was gonna get, and then it gets so much more fun.
The Shabbat dinner.
The Shabbat dinner is
Shabbat-
my favorite episode. Surprising
anything.
nobody.
Yes.
Anything,
Yeah.
really.
The people
yeah.
who
It's
reviewed it saying the first episode was the best,
Yeah.
they just
What's
don't
up
get
with
it.
that?
They don't get
They don't
it,
get it.
and they're kind of
Yeah,
Rock
stupid.
opera
there's
and
a
the
review.
Shabbat dinner.
Yeah, there's a review that said the Shabbat dinner was terrible.
Okay,
Like, how
Okay.
can you watch that episode?
that
and say it's
person
terrible?
is kind of dumb.
Okay, well, you tell me how a show can have a character stab their sibling with a fork in the arm and it not be good.
And it be
Okay.
no big deal.
Yeah.
And that Knuckles is a side character throughout episodes, what, 2
Okay,
through
but
6?
the fight scene,
Yeah.
protecting the candles around the
The
kitchen,
continuous-
guys.
The focus on the candles the whole time.
I'll say this. In the first movie, I didn't think much of Wade as a character.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I have a newfound respect for Wade, and a rewatch of
Yeah.
the series, I'm sure I would laugh at his stuff a lot more in the first
You love
few movies. Yes.
My
Di-
favorite Wade joke, other than the entirety of Knuckles,
Is
is
that-
in 2. Is that
Yeah.
your dad?
Your dad?
Yeah, that coming right on the back of him thinking that Knuckles was the guy he went to middle school with.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So, Mark bought me the Sonic 2 movie novelization, and that joke is not in there.
Oh my god.
I had to have
You
been
You had to
thrown
throw
on
the
you.
book away. Yeah.
Matt, after you've seen
Yeah.
Sonic 3 and you're saying it's your favorite
Yeah.
Sonic movie, does
Yeah.
it make the other two better, or like
Oh,
would you
he
be more
liked the second
willing
one.
to watch the
So-
first
I
one
like the
again?
second one a lot.
I think the second one I liked a lot to begin
Mm.
with. So it's good. It'll probably just enhance that. It will definitely make the first one better for me. I still don't know if it's gonna get me over the hump of being like, yeah, I want to rewatch it like as much as the other ones.
Yeah.
Because it definitely is like, it doesn't wade fully into the silly
Wade.
waters. It didn't even do that on purpose. But yes, it definitely brings everything up. You know, a rising tide raises all ships and whatnot.
Indeed.
Have you ever heard that?
No.
Ishmael.
That's a thing. It's a
Oh,
saying.
Ishmael.
At Sonic 3, guys, the double Robotnik dance
Yeah.
scene,
Yeah.
we have to talk about it.
Huge.
You.
It is a big gamble to do just a random dance scene in the middle of your movie. Oh, it was
It's a big
so
swing.
worth
It's a
it.
big swing, but they hit the ball. Yeah.
They really
Oh my
out of
god,
the
knocked it
park.
out of the park. Yeah.
They really just let him do whatever he wants. But
It has-
also, it's not just him improving. That had to have been
No.
planned for them to have them both do Jim Carrey doing it, like meticulously planned, I'm sure.
It is a
Or all
difficult
their
task.
budget went.
Yeah, to write something clearly script it out and make it feel like Jim Carrey would have improvised it. I don't know how you bottle that up. That's crazy.
So Matt, this was forever ago, but when we talked about Sonic 2, I was talking about how he was gonna retire, Jim Carrey
Yeah.
semi-retired. Apparently he said that like he would only come out of retirement if a movie script was given to him written in gold, and it was like and it had like this greater purpose and like was
Yeah.
super meaningful to him and everything. And so they apparently got the Sonic 3 script printed in gold, like 24 karat gold or something like that, delivered it to his house, and he signed on, which is insane.
That's very silly. Yeah.
But that's
worth
just how
it.
Jeff Fowler spends the budget of his movies.
It was worth every carrot, let me tell you.
That's
Yes.
why Knuckles is only a side character in some of the budget.
Yeah,
the
they
budget's
spent it on the
gone.
gold. Yeah.
The visual of Sonic wearing that cowboy hat on the motorcycle. Oh my gosh, I want a poster.
Did you say Sonic or Knuckles?
Oh, Knuckles. I'm so sorry. I meant Knuckles.
I was confused. I
It's
thought I
okay.
forgot something.
Sonic
No,
wears
no.
one in the first movie, doesn't he?
He does.
There was a cow.
When
Yeah,
he's-
yeah.
In the
when he's
bar.
at the True Detective bar.
Oh,
Yes.
The True Detective, yes. Who goes there bar?
Who goes there, bar?
Did we talk about how when they left the bar after everything went down, it did seem like the True Detective shot in that movie?
I don't remember.
I feel like there was
They
a
left
scene
the
in
bar?
We did say something about it. We made a
In-
joke.
we made a joke in Sonic. It did feel like the continuous shot from that
Yeah.
True
Oh,
Detective
yes.
episode.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
I want to make sure
Yep,
we brought
it's
that
the
up.
same one. Who goes there?
Keanu Reeves as Shadow, insane,
Yeah,
amazing.
perfect.
The I mean, the rule is always if you can get Keanu in your movie, you do.
You put,
But
Yeah,
like
you
if
put
it's
Keanu
for
in
well,
your movie.
yeah.
Did you guys see that he
Uh,
signed on from John Wick 5 now?
Of course he did. We knew
Wait,
he
there's
did.
John Wick Chapter 5?
Yeah.
I don't
Huh.
know.
I
I
don't
wonder
know.
if it's a prequel, but he's in it apparently.
I want him to do the wet hot thing where he looks just as old as
Yeah.
he does
I
now.
know.
And it's a
I mean,
prequel.
because
Yes.
4 was like the ending, and then he's doing
Yeah.
Ballerina, and he's doing John Wick 5. Like,
It was
Yes.
just a matter of time.
I love it.
before
I
they
hope
did
it
that.
has 10 movies like Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
I'll read the plot.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
A top secret weapon, Project Shadow, reawakens and cause destruction across the world. Team Sonic try to intervene, but Shadow's powers are too much for the crew to handle.
Mhm.
Sonic then decides to team up with Robotnik as they go on a global adventure to stop Shadow.
That's
One way to put it.
not super accurate.
That's all.
Whatever, man. I don't even know what this movie's about.
Oh, this
Um,
this movie. Sorry, Kelly. I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, cool.
Hits an emotional note
Mhm.
that is unseen in most
Yes.
like kids movies tailored towards kids, and I thought that was amazing and beautiful. I didn't expect it to be so like poignant because it's a kids movie, and I was like, oh dang,
They
Yeah,
killed
they
a
figured
kid
it out.
in this movie.
yeah,
They
They
did.
fully killed a kid.
that's crazy. The roller skates though,
Mhm. And that's why he
Dude,
runs that
and
way.
the way that Shadow runs is like
Runs
he's
is like-
skating.
I
Okay,
know.
I love that they don't explain at all how Robotnik survived.
Yeah,
That he just is
We don't
alive and so
care.
is Stone, and it's fine.
They also
Right,
like
and you-
don't acknowledge anything that happens in Knuckles until later. But like, I mean, the beginning of the movie, like, nothing at the end of Knuckles or the beginning of Sonic 3 talks about him leaving while he was grounded. Like, there's nothing to indicate that
Right.
anything happened because of it.
You know who has the emerald? A worthy warrior.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
So we
the
have
warrior.
On a
context for that.
scale,
And
what was it?
I don't remember.
On a scale from,
Oh, on a scale of 1 to
thank you, Luke.
warrior or something, I
You
give
are a
you
three.
a 3. Yeah, you are a 3.
And that's not bad, honestly. Probably more warrior than I feel like.
After he
Yeah,
won,
no, we
I'm
just
sure
have
it's
to-
more now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's hard to say anything about this movie that we haven't already said to one another.
That's the tough part, I think, about watching the movie together. It's like I was trying not to like talk about everything in depth, but there's so much to talk about. Okay, in Knuckles, using the song "The Warrior" by
Yes.
I don't know
Yes.
who. That's a great choice because also that song makes me think of my childhood because that was on like an 80s hit CD that used to play in our car a lot.
Yes.
So it's like the show was made for us, guys.
It almost
Yeah,
was.
100%.
When you have Yorm direct an episode,
That's
Yes, he
insane.
did.
And then be in Sonic 3.
I know.
Yes, the first person that we see in Sonic 3 is
Beautiful.
Yorma Tacone. Okay. Having gone into the theater to watch this movie, having not seen the previous two, and then it immediately starts and Yorma Tacone is there, I about lost my fucking shit in theater. And then proceeded to witness a fucking masterpiece. What is there to be said about this movie that hasn't already been said about modern masterpieces?
The pacing is incredible.
Oh, it really is.
And the entire third act.
Yes.
Just all
The
of the
whole
jokes
movie.
too.
Yeah.
Like I think almost every joke hits, which is like we were talking
Yeah.
this weekend about comedy movies nowadays, and that like when we saw Bottoms, we were like, oh my god,
Yeah.
there's one of them.
Comedy's not
Son-
dead.
the Son-
Fourth.
the Sonic movies and Knuckles specifically are like,
Yeah.
holy crap,
we found another one.
we found it. Yeah.
Yeah, when Luke and I watch Knuckles for the first time. I hadn't seen, well, spoilers for Knuckles. I guess we've already said, but I hadn't seen Righteous Gemstones. So when Edie Patterson's name
Oh my
popped up,
God.
Luke like freaked out, and I did not understand what was happening. But then after I watched Righteous, that's why I was like, no, guys, this is like
It's
made
a
for us.
huge
It's
deal.
Edie Patterson's humor, like, and Yorm's humor, like. That's what this is. It's not a Knuckles thing of like how you expect it to be.
I am so grateful that you had me close my eyes when they had the opening credits so that I could be surprised when Edie Patterson came on screen. I would have never in a million years, I should have guessed, but I wouldn't have never guessed that's who was going to come on screen right at that moment.
Did you think she was gonna play Wade's dad?
Yes. I was shocked that she didn't.
That'd be a good guess.
Oh,
Yes.
haven't even mentioned that Carrie Elwes
Yeah.
chose his
As his
talk about
father.
the strangest, most hilarious career. Like you start, you gain prominence by playing Wesley in The Princess Bride. You take a detour to the Saw movies in the 2000s.
Then you do the Saw movie.
It's an ideal career.
It is, and then
In
of
my
course
eyes.
in Psych, you play this iconic character.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
And even in the 2020s, you get to be in something as iconic as Knuckles. I mean, what a career.
I'll read the plot for Knuckles as well, in case you
Please
don't know. A spin-off series that focuses on Knuckles and his journey assisting and training a middle-aged male cop to become better and succeed in life. Along the way, they are both target a secret group who want to steal all of their power and use it for themselves.
Oh my God. The fact that Kid Cudi is in Knuckles is insane.
We didn't talk about that. Middle-aged? I feel like
That's
Wade is not middle-aged.
He's middle-aged.
No.
He was born in 1982.
Okay, he's
At
in
least
his
Adam
early
Pally is.
40s. I don't know if that's middle-aged at this point.
He voices
feel like
somebody
you
in
gotta be-
BoJack.
You gotta be over 50, right? To be middle-aged.
I don't know. It depends on what the average life expectancy is.
I guess it's right, because I think
'Cause it
life
would be half.
expectancy is somewhere
I
in
still
there.
would not classify that man as middle-aged. Matt, you did that math quick. You put those accounting skills to work. You're just like Ben Affleck.
Oh, you crunch those
just-
numbers.
The second one came out today.
Oh,
What?
is that today?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what's weird?
Today?
That is actually a teaser trailer that I saw part of, or like, why are they making, like, I don't know.
Who asked
Just
for the
whole
accountant?
vibe of it, I was like, what? Yeah, I didn't
The
expect
accountant
it to
It's,
be.
squared.
it's the accountant's word. Yes, sorry.
It's like a buddy brother go shoot 'em up.
I
People
don't know.
movie. It
I don't
seems.
know.
I don't know.
Oh, they could never be Knuckles.
They could never.
They want to
Oh,
be Knuckles. so
something
bad.
I love with Sonic 3 is, again, just Tom and Maddie. The integration of Tom
Oh,
and Maddie. That
yes.
it's not. That's the worst poster I've ever seen.
This is the poster. Guys,
Hey, I'm sorry. Is
Fat.
he lifting up his shirt?
no, they're
That
holding
is a
guns.
gun.
Oh.
They're holding guns.
I
I know it's
have-
very
I
hard
can't
to see.
see shit.
They're holding
No,
guns.
Luke, it's not gonna help. Put it away.
It's like it's a
Continue.
boxing movie.
It does look like a. You know what? Now I like it.
It looks
It
like a
looks like it looks like
box.
Creed 2
Yeah.
now. Now that you say that.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
But I love the integration of Tom and Maddie continuing throughout the franchise, where it's
Oh,
like they
yeah.
could have not like been in as much. James Marsden didn't have to be in it after the first one, but no, they're
Yeah.
like in it and they're helping them on the mission, not just like they
Yes.
get into it, like they want to be there. And
Yeah.
from the way their characters act in this one, where they are glad to be asked for help, I just assume they're gonna be part of team forever.
Yes.
I hope so.
Oh, and an emotional
They're their
beat with
parents.
Knuckles versus Sonic, where they're like fighting about
Okay,
the emerald, and
Matt.
he didn't
Oh, I
trust him,
know.
but
Now
then they,
that-
it's so good.
Because you've seen the second one now. The
Yeah.
fact that Knuckles doesn't fight Sonic for the Emerald.
Yep.
It's huge.
At all. Yeah. Because
It's
then
huge. Yes?
I was waiting for you.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh,
Okay.
short-circuited.
Sonic going crazy, going supersonic, and then we got Super Shadow, them fighting each other
Ooh.
on the moon.
He punched him to
Guys,
the moon.
this movie, he punched
did.
him into the moon.
They circumcised
then-
the moon, guys.
They
That was
circumcised
crazy.
the moon. They did the
They went-
thing.
And Robotnik's
Yeah.
ending, where he like, sorry to cut you off, Kelly.
ahead.
But Robotnik's ending, where he says the same lines that he said in the first one, that weren't my favorite lines of his, but like in the first one, like I didn't find them all that
Yeah.
funny. But then it was
To
making
bring
me
it back
like
around.
so sad
About the
when
Austrian goat milk?
no, it was
What are you talking about?
what did he say right before he died at the end? He did like the
I don't remember.
robot thing where it's like, and then he said something that was from the first movie. I
I'm
don't know.
embarrassed to say I
It-
don't remember.
Yeah, but it
What
was stuff
language?
that
What language is he speaking throughout the series? Because every movie there's one line that he says in another language, and what is it?
Yeah.
What line? I don't even know.
He's in each movie. He has one line that's not in English, and it has subtitles. And I don't know.
Is it German or something?
I think it's French. I thought it was French.
Is it French?
I don't think it's French,
Oh.
or maybe it's a different each movie. I don't know.
Maybe.
I thought it was different each movie.
Very funny.
It makes sense
I
if it
think
was
so.
Spanish in this one because he watches the soap
I
opera.
think it was.
That's
Spanish.
right. Yeah. Oh,
Right.
Which also
um,
had I don't know the actor's name, but Danny from Ted Lasso
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah. Yeah.
as twins. They did the twin thing again for that.
Your evil twin.
I also liked Granddaddy Robotnik's ending. Him just kind of going just
Yeah.
into the thing was very funny.
Isn't it crazy though that he was good until what happened to Maria and Shadow?
Supervillains get created somehow.
And you
Yeah.
know what gets me is Commander Walters, R.I.P.
Mm,
will
yes.
be missed.
I'm
Commander
upset that he
Walters.
died.
Yeah, I know you are. Young Commander Walters going, "Those are kids," in reference to Maria and Shadow.
Damn.
This movie's crazy.
He's a real one. Oh.
One of my favorite
Wow.
lines of the
I
franchise.
still don't know his intentions throughout the series.
I don't know if he's
I
good or
still
I
bad.
don't know when he's good or bad.
Yeah,
I think that's how you're
him.
supposed to feel.
I still don't know what Gun does.
it's kind of like Mission
He does not
Impossible,
hurt
where
God.
the IMF is both good and bad in every movie.
Yeah.
It's very funny that their acronym is GUN.
Gun.
One of my favorite lines of the franchises in this, or just parts, is when Sonic's complaining about the plan, and Tails is like, "Sonic, we literally just started."
Yeah. that's
Yeah.
And
It's like, "You guys are
Knuckles
taking
wants to punch something.
forever."
Like that whole sequence
Yeah.
is, and then it goes into the dance. Like it's the whole sequence is,
Knuckles
it's so good.
break the Big Ben.
Yes.
He did. And Sonic stole the crown.
Obliterated.
He sure did, and he sure did.
You guys ever think about the fact that like people value the crown jewel so much, and it's just like a rock. It's just a gem.
Who gives a shit?
Why are we putting so much
Correct.
value on this thing? That's crazy.
You know who
Are we-
also stole the crown
anyway.
jewels? Moriarty. So
Andrew
Sonic
Scott.
is
Ah.
Moriarty.
In a way. Could you imagine Ben Schwartz playing Moriarty? I kind of can.
Whoa.
He's kooky
You're
enough.
on
That's
to
a vision.
something.
Yeah. And on the flip side, can you see I have completely forgotten the name.
Andrew Scott playing Sonic.
And yes, exactly. Thank you. Could you imagine Andrew Scott playing Sonic? That'd be weird.
I can
Imagine
see
him
vision.
playing
Somehow devastating.
like
Yeah.
a Nega Sonic.
Mm,
If that makes sense.
yeah, that's basically
I
what
don't think
Shadow
we-
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Shadow so
Shadow's
much.
awesome.
I think the best way to explain Shadow is just throughout the watching the movie for the first time with Maya in theaters. Maya just kept going, "Shadow's so cool."
He's so cool.
Every 15 minutes it was Shadow is so cool.
The thing that this series does that I like, because like Knuckles and Shadows were like kind of villains, not really in both of them. It's like when you can see why a character is the way they are and gives them redemption. I like that because it's like
They don't
nobody's
need to do
born
it in these
evil,
movies.
or nobody's born wanting to fight. You know,
Well-
he's fighting Sonic for a reason.
I feel Robotnik I don't think was, I mean, in his orphan face.
It's gonna.
I
be
think
Yeah.
it's
his
because
orphan face.
it was shoved in his orphan face. Yes.
Yes. I don't think we talk enough about how the perfect opening to a movie is Prison Island.
Yes.
Prison Island.
Prison
That's
Island.
the open to this movie. Prison Island. think every movie should start that way.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Phantom of the Paradise, where it just cut and it
Oh,
said "Sing
yes.
Sing." I was like,
Yes.
"What?" Yeah,
Prison Island.
yeah, Prison Island, essentially.
Oh my god, them fighting Shadow and then Shadow randomly getting on a motorcycle.
Oh, so cool. Shadow's so cool.
That
Shadow's
fight,
so
that
cool.
chase was so good, and then it cuts
That was a
to
good chase.
Tails bringing them to the restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening?
Which
And then
now
Commander
Tails,
Walters died.
Tails is 6 years old.
Tails is now we know from the Sonic game that was basically just Mario Kart. Those things in the restaurants are from the Sonic
Yes.
universe.
I
Really?
forgot what they're called, but yes,
Something with a
they're in
B
there.
or a C. With a C.
Huh.
But anyway, it's a reference to something that we don't understand. But then
Yeah,
Commander Walters dies.
Yeah, could you
He
imagine?
dies. Come on.
Put yourself in Commander Walter's shoes. This man has seen some shit. This man has probably seen like
Yes.
combat, and he dies in a Japanese restaurant with these things standing over.
Just one table. One table was all it did.
Because he was,
Ah.
for the most part, bad at the second one. Like, and they had to tie him up. And then, like, he's just giving them the card, and I don't know.
Don't think
We
about
love
it too hard.
Commander Walters.
They have to bring him back because how else are we gonna get exposition?
I know.
No.
Oh,
It might be Kristen Ritter.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I hope she
Ooh,
she's the
right.
new Commander Walters.
New Commander. Her last name is also Walters. I love Tom, but I will admit, when we were watching this movie in the theaters and Tom just had a broken arm, Maya and I were kind of pissed. We were like, we didn't want him to die. We were like, all that? He just broke his
Yep.
arm?
That it's like in the Fast and Furious movies. In Hobbs and Shaw, they fell out of like a 50-story skyscraper and landed on a car, and he was just like, fine.
Matt,
well,
Hobbs
yeah.
Hobbs is superhuman. He flexed out of his cast, so I don't think you
That is
should expect
correct.
anything else. But that also
I'm
shows
expect-
he can break bones.
Well, I was expecting that of Captain Walters too, because he feels like he could do that too.
Do we have
Come on.
confirmation that he's dead?
He's gonna come
In these
back.
movies, no, it'll be like yeah, it's gonna be like a Mr. Nobody Han thing. Not to bring it back to Fast and
Nobody.
Furious.
Matt, you're
Well,
in a
no,
real Fast and Furious movie.
it'll
Come
either
on.
be a Han thing, or it'll be a Mr. Nobody where Kurt Russell can't do it anymore, and then they have Brie Larson be his daughter,
Oh,
and then do
that's
it
right.
instead for the next.
Don't explain why he's not
movies.
there. Yeah. You know, after I watched Jury Duty before seeing any of these movies. I think I'd have even more of an appreciation now of them bringing up the Sonic movie.
Ronald.
Yeah.
Ronald just being like,
was
"Oh
really
yeah, James
Sonic."
Marsden from the Sonic movie,
Yes.
not
Yeah.
the Emmy
Hell yeah.
Award nominated Westworld or X-Men, or it's fucking
Those
Sonic."
are good,
man.
but nothing like Sonic.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Nothing
I
really
get
ever
it
will.
now.
I
Yeah.
really like him. He and Maddie's performance, and when they're like going in to do they're just fucking around, like the two
They get
actors,
it.
and they're just
Oh.
goofing it up. It feels like it is so good.
The little hologram thing looked like Tails. Also, the USB looked like Tails, and then it zoomed out to the other USB that looked like Robotnik.
Yes.
That's good.
That
Um,
scene with the anti-gravity was good too.
Yes.
Oh
A
yes.
woman in the military?
And Sonic
I
barely
love-
saved them by doing his. Oh, it's just so good.
Yeah.
Like everything about this movie is great.
It always makes me laugh when there's a really old character and just like the joke is like, hey, let's listen to them be racist or sexist and then point
It's-
at them and be like, stop it.
It's Pierce from Community.
It's Pierce, yeah.
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 They grow, but they
Does it
never grow
surpri-
out of their sexism.
No. Does it surprise you that that's Katie's least favorite character?
I mean, I think that's
Whose
the problem.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Pierce. God.
I liked Pierce
Anyway.
in that advance to gay. I liked Pierce in that episode.
Ooh.
Yes, he was
Good.
learning.
Other than
That's
that,
a good episode.
other than that, I don't think there was one yet.
Yeah.
You gotta take her. He did give us Streets Ahead, which
He
I still
does.
say sometimes.
He does have some good moments, but
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
season
sure.
2 was a bad season for
Well,
him.
but he was
he
the
was
villain of that
evil.
season. He was the villain of that
He
season.
was a
yes.
villain.
He was.
And then they changed it for season 3 to Chang. So
Yeah, they did.
And Chang is
I mean, like,
mentally unwell.
yeah, because they undo it immediately too.
I don't know if we've talked enough about the glory of Knuckles, but like sincerely, if anyone so happens to be listening and has not watched it, I don't know why you'd be listening to this and not have watched it,
Yep.
but you should watch it.
So
It's
good.
only 3
Yes.
hours of your time,
Yep, only
and it's
3.
the best 3 hours
Yeah,
ever
it's
spent.
only yours.
I just
The
love that
music is really good.
Idris Elba is just like
He's definitely
executive producing it. He's hamming it up, and it's like we talked about this last time,
He
but like
quotes Pretty Woman
yes,
in Knuckles.
And
Where else
that
are
he
you gonna
does.
get
we had multiple grapes references, which just shows that they
Yes,
found the
we
grapes
did.
line just as funny as we did because they just keep putting it
got
in there.
eating grapes? And we
Why
have
are
confirmation that it's green grapes.
specifically?
That's our only gripe with Sonic 3 is no grapes
No
mentioned.
grapes.
Yes, that's
The-
just blasphemy.
Wait, so you're saying you have a gripe about grapes?
No, 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 no.
Oh, okay.
Never about his grapes.
No gripes about grapes. Okay. Why are some foods just inherently funny? Like what grapes,
Grapes.
eggs?
It's just why would Knuckles
I don't
not
know.
want
Yeah.
grapes?
Hey, apparently that's the lore of the video game. If you
I
read
love
the
that-
insert of one of the games, it says,
Why?
I think it's the Knuckles
so
2
good.
one, I think, but I could be wrong about that. It just like gives backstory on all of them, and for some reason they mentioned that his
Does it
favorite
have-
food was grapes. But echidnas don't eat grapes apparently, so
Yeah, we could probably kill him. That's bad.
Not Knuckles.
I love that Wade brings up that it's weird that he likes to eat them because he wears gloves and like it's very hard to,
Yeah.
to eat grapes.
man.
Also,
Kid
he was
Cudi
so
hams
real.
it up so much too.
The Kid Cudi, I really, really respect.
Oh yeah,
After the last couple years, the things he's produced and starred in, I never would have guessed. Because like growing up when I was in high school, he just did music,
yeah,
right? Like I never would have seen this turn, and I respect the hell out of him for
I
it.
love it. In Knuckles, in this kind of show, and the actor that plays the Hound from Game of Thrones.
Oh yes. I have
Remember,
not seen him since.
that's the B plot of this
Oh
show.
right, yes, of
Yes,
course.
the A-Block is a bowling tournament. If you guys, if you know, you needed more reason to watch Knuckles, the A-Plot is a bowling tournament starring
For
Wade. Wade Whipple.
As he confronts his father issues, abandonment issues.
Meditation Max.
Yes.
And the
like
B
common
plot
gutter crap
is
what
stuff going on
does.
with Knuckles on figuring out how to train a warrior.
Yeah.
Also,
And
he's
being
trying to get
grounded?
kidnapped, as they always are.
Being grounded, but that's just to not have Sonic and Tails run
Right.
after him. But when they go after him, and Sonic can speed up and find them wherever he wanted, so it doesn't matter.
He needed.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Kelly, you did bring up Pretty Woman before.
Yes.
That when he said big mistake, huge, I
Mhm.
didn't realize how hard that was gonna hit me. I was like, oh.
He did it, yeah. And he was
Especially-
watching Pretty Woman in
I-
Shabbat dinner.
I have never seen Pretty Woman, and that still was like, oh damn, he said it. Yeah.
Knuckles.
I
Guys, I don't
oh.
think I've ever been. Matt, you go.
The fact that oh my god, now I can't remember Rizzo's name from Greece.
Yes.
It plays the mom. Plays Wade's mom. What is her name? Stockard Channing. Stockard
Yes.
Channing. I have not seen her since Greece. I'm sure she's done stuff. She was great. She played a
Yes.
very funny mom,
Yes, she watches Pretty Woman with Knuckles.
as one does
It's really
on
great.
Shabbat.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if I
Guys, I
have
don't-
much else because this movie's just incredible all the way around. And
Yeah.
I guess I just want to shout out the third act again. I love this whole movie, but the third act feels like one of the most intense third acts I've ever seen, and not just because we love Sonic anyway. Like coming out of the
Yeah.
theater, I was like, holy shit, that was
I-
crazy.
Never been more hyped up in my entire life. Like how I felt watching Challengers in theaters.
Oh, man.
Times 100.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, it's like
Watching-
how
Times 100.
Watching Super Sonic and Super Shadow fight on the moon.
it's like how Luke and I
Right
felt coming
around
out
the
of
world.
Dark of the Moon. you know, for the third
Oh,
act.
yeah.
But times
that?
100. Transformers. Transformers
That
3.
crossover with G.I. Joe.
No.
No.
Then it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah.
Then it's not worth it.
Except in Bumblebee also matters because Haley Steinfeld's in that, and Dylan O'Brien voices Bumblebee.
What?
Yes,
John Cena.
Is that real?
it's actual.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And John
John
Cena's in it.
Cena.
Uh-oh. I'm losing everyone. Uh-oh. While I wait for them to come back, oh, everyone's leaving. As I wait for them to come back, I'll remind everyone that John Cena was also in the Fred franchise, which is insane as well. He's also in Psych and the Psych the movie, which is very good. And everyone's coming back. Could you guys hear me talk about Fred?
No.
No.
Mark, you just cut out for everyone. Cut out for me.
Well,
for a little
I
bit.
talked for the podcast. I was talking about how John Cena was in Fred, the movie.
Oh
Because
yes,
he
of
was
course
his
I remember
father.
that.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
We all know that. Night of the Living Fred is what broke the car DVD player.
That's
know what?
insane.
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now. But one of the people who wrote one of the Fred movies went on to do something that we liked.
Yes.
It was
I
the
forgot.
Fred
What was it?
movies. Yeah.
I can't remember, man.
I'm gonna find it. Hold on. Drew Hancock wrote Fred 3. He also wrote Companion.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Isn't that crazy? I've never
That's
seen Companion.
wild.
I'm gonna clarify. I just remember looking that up when the movie came out, and I was like, "What?"
Companion
That-
is
like
good. You would like
Companion.
it. I think it's on
I think I would
Max
like
now.
it. Yes, it just
You
went
should
on.
watch it. It's good.
I should.
Sophie Thatcher is great,
We love
and Jack.
He
Jack
was
Quaid,
a
of course.
staff writer on Blue Mountain State.
Oh,
And then
well,
did
obviously he went on to do good.
Obviously.
Obviously, he's talented if he wrote up Blue Mountain State.
that is a pipeline. Blue Mountain
It
State
also-
to Fred. He wrote Fred the show, written by 2 episodes.
I love
There
that
was a
Fred the
show?
Show says 2012 through 2023,
What?
but there's only episodes from 2012 listed.
What's going
I don't
on?
understand.
I didn't know there was a show.
Expired
don't-
Cow has an 8.2. Every other one's in the 5s, but that one has an 8.2.
We gotta watch it. Put it on the list.
Like one of the guys from It Follows plays his brother in Fred the Show.
Luke still hasn't seen It Follows, which is embarrassing for him.
I know.
Hell-
I know. We were
Ellie
supposed to watch
hasn't
it
either.
together.
Yeah, but it's one of Luke's favorite actresses that you know how he has
We're
like a
supposed to watch
million
it
and a half.
together. We're supposed to watch it together.
Okay, well then
I also
ask me to
haven't
watch
watched
it.
Watcher. I haven't watched Watcher either, and that's her
That's
as well.
true. That's true. That's true.
I haven't seen that one.
So you've only seen her in Long Legs, Luke?
I've seen her in Long Legs.
So yes,
Right.
in other words,
Great.
She was very good.
Yes.
yes, she was.
I love Sonic. I love all 3 Sonic movies. I think each one gets better. Knuckles is also my number 1 because that's our style of humor.
Yeah.
But I think Sonic 3 is like the perfect movie. It was my favorite movie of 2024. I say my perfect movie, my number 1 movie. I don't know what I said. But I absolutely love it, and I could rewatch this
Yeah.
many, many times. And I'm going to rewatch it many, many times because this is like not only does it feel good, but it's also like you want to show someone an epic movie. Show them this.
Yeah.
Show
Oh, yeah.
them this. Like Gladiator 2. This like
What
It,
the fuck?
it isn't a competition. It isn't a competition.
it is a
that out.
competition. I was thinking of something epic from 2024.
Epic?
300.
Right
You would
with the
think you would think that
Gladiator
Gladiator is supposed to be like an epic movie.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I get where your mind
Okay,
went.
thank you. Fine, if you
You're
want
welcome.
Blockbuster, you want to
No,
watch
you're
Fast
good.
X? You can also watch that. That's a good movie too.
It's amazing how every podcast Fast X is on.
This is the second time this episode.
I think it's like the 5th.
More than 2, yeah.
Oh,
You guys heard about Saw 11 not being real?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. I also
don't think
don't
they
know
know.
what's happening with Fast X Part 2 because I think that was supposed to come out last year.
Really?
No, I think
I thought
I think
it was supposed to be.
2026.
Oh, I
Like,
thought it was
always-
2024, and then they got. Oh, I was probably thinking.
Oh, I don't
something else.
know.
Oh wow.
It will probably never happen, to be honest with you.
No.
Wow.
We don't even need to do our tiers tier
I don't
ranking
even
for
have-
Sonic
We
3.
all know where
We all
this-
throw it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even
As
have
for
a
Sonic-
your
tier
pick.
for Sonic.
It's
Oh,
your
my-
pick, Matt. Yes.
Did we not want to do
Wait, hold
Kelly's
on.
rankings?
Gotta do my ranking.
Let's see if we can remember the four of them.
What? I
Yeah.
don't
Mhm.
know.
What was the one before the
Hold on.
Sonic?
Matt, what order are you in the order?
I think first.
So it's,
Yeah.
So we don't have to rank. So it's number 1 for.
Well,
This is-
my pick is this week.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
I
was
keep
my
Mark.
pick.
thinking this was your pick. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So,
It's the 3 Sonic movies, but what did I pick? Is the
Elvira,
question.
is it
No,
that far?
I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was
Okay,
it
it's
Elvira?
Elvira.
Yeah.
It is. It has to be. Okay, sad.
Sonic 3.
Sonic 3.
Sonic
Oh,
3.
this.
Sonic
Yeah.
3.
Sonic 1.
Sonic 1. He's sad in that. Yes. Sonic 2, and then Elvira. Elvira is not.
Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
Unhinged. I think Elvira won.
Elvira
Elvira,
wins
Sonic
that.
2, Sonic
Sonic 2,
3,
Sonic
Sonic
3,
1.
Sonic 1.
Sonic will be number 1.
Yeah,
But,
let's put
like-
Sonic 2 number 1.
Or
Elvira
I think
is
Elvira
probably
might be
more, but
unhinged.
2 is pretty
Elvira?
crazy. Like, robotics on a different level.
let's go
in
with
2.
Elvira.
Okay.
I think it's Elvira. Disturbing.
Sonic 2.
Elvira.
I would
We're
say
Sonic 2.
Sonic 2.
The meat
Sonic
is
2 robot.
disgusting
Elvira.
in Elvira, though. That was disturbing.
Yeah.
Whatever the recipe she made was
yeah.
disturbing.
Yeah.
I go Elvira,
For your-
Elvira, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tough competition. A. We
I
have
think we have to give it to Elvira.
Shadow saying you sure are a colorful bunch. Hey.
Mm.
Hey.
Well,
Well,
hey.
you,
and
you have
we-
Robotnik and Stone.
Yeah, Robotic and Stone are
Stone goes down in
legitimately
history.
in love. in
Like,
this.
Like-
the competition is Elvira. Guys.
Cassandra Peterson, guys.
So
I
you got
think we have to.
Elvira,
I think it's the only
Sonic
thing that can beat
3,
it is
Sonic
Elvira.
2,
Yeah.
Sonic 1.
Yeah,
Sonic 3,
I agree.
Sonic 2. Or is 2 above 3? Hear me out.
No, this one like
For
confirmed.
some reason, I feel like, but it's been confirmed since the first one.
But they have a goodbye message to each other. Like, it's so
Yeah.
You're right.
What-
You're right.
what-
This one, he rips off his shirt without taking off his jacket.
Yeah,
That
sure.
turns it over.
Same.
Because in Sonic 2, he does put the heart around his face in the coffee, but the
He
shirt
does.
ripoff seals it.
It really
Yes.
seals the deal. And they do have a whole heartfelt. He confesses his love to him as he's dying.
Yes.
Yeah, you know,
Ugh.
there's that.
Indeed.
No, the shirt.
Yeah,
The shirt
don't
does
put
it.
it in history.
the
But the
shirt.
shirt does it. I wanted to tell you guys, if it's okay, before Matt's pick, that I averaged out because we have all picked 10 movies so
Oh
far.
damn.
Holy shit.
I averaged out what the average critic and audience Rotten Tomatoes
Oh,
score
that's good.
our movies are.
Okay.
And I want you guys to guess, on average, who has the highest and lowest critic and audience scores?
I think Luke has the highest critic scores. I think
so.
that Mark has the highest audience score.
I like
I
it. I
see.
think Kelly has like movies that have 3 reviews.
Yeah.
No, so it could be
Yeah.
either way.
Go either way.
I think I like
Okay.
to pick movies that are like right in the middle. They're on
Yeah.
the cusp.
I
of
think you
being-
pick
I think I'm
some
like right
that
in
are
the middle.
some that are audience favorite
Yeah.
and some are critic.
Yeah.
But also like I've picked like Fast X, which I don't think has good either, so mine could go down.
Yeah.
It might have a good audience. I don't know.
It could have good audience. Yeah.
Not a critics.
Would you guys like to hear them?
Yes.
Yes,
Let's hear 'em.
please.
Okay. You want me to go in order of who picked or who has the highest?
Let's go
From lowest to highest.
lowest to highest. Yeah.
Lowest,
lowest
from
to
highest?
highest. Yeah.
Okay. The person, critic or audience first?
Critic.
Critic. Okay. The person who has the lowest average critic score is shockingly Matt.
Yeah. Okay. I was
Hey.
thinking it might be
Yeah.
me.
It's
Yeah.
only because 3 of mine do not have a
Yeah,
rating
there you
at
go.
all.
There you
go. I'm comfortable with that because
think
I
we're
don't
both-
need it to be good. I want it to be
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
It's still over 50. It's at 58.
Nice. Oh, it's so
Average
close.
critic score,
Yeah.
58. Mark, you're next.
That makes
Really?
At a
sense.
62.
Okay.
62.
62 critic score. Mine is at a 64
Hmm?
critic score.
Okay.
And Luke, like, astoundedly, 82, way higher than the rest of us.
That's what I thought.
So pretentious. So
Okay.
pretentious.
What can I say?
Okay,
What can I see good movies?
You better pick the Minecraft movie next.
no.
Don't put that idea in his head.
Okay.
Okay.
If you pick Minecraft movie, I'll pick
Audience-
Zathura.
Ooh. Okay, audience, Kelly.
Audience score, the lowest. What do you guys think has the lowest audience score?
Yours, because there's fewer people viewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, all of mine have audience scores. It's the
Okay.
critic scores that I don't have, and I pick good movies. Okay, the person with the lowest audience score is Mark. At
That-
a
Really?
61.
Wow, that's
lower than his
surprising.
critics. That's lower
Yes,
than his
Inspector
that's interesting.
Gadget has
Oh.
an 18%.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But that's a good movie.
What does Fast X have?
I think
Fast X has an 84.
Oh.
oh wow.
Oh wow, that's good.
Kelly,
It
I
has
think
like a
yours
Audience
37
knows.
critic.
Kelly, I think you're still gonna be in second place. I think audiences are still gonna give you some love with the movies. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, in second place for audience score, sorry, in second to lowest.
Yeah.
So in third place for audience score is Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
Still
sounds
at a
right.
great.
That sounds
so,
right.
Luke, you're right. Matt, yours is at a 70. These are good scores
Hey,
no matter
that's not
what.
bad.
The audience scores are good. Okay, the person in second for audience scores is me. I have at an average of 77.
Whoa, that's
I
good.
get more audience love, Matt. So does yours, and then Luke,
Yeah.
you also have the highest audience, also at an 82.
Such a
So-
crowd
Whoa.
pleaser.
Both
Both
Such a
of
crowd
yours were at
pleaser.
82.
What are the odds of that?
Stop
Both of yours were at 82. Matt, you and me, we had higher audience scores. Your
Yeah.
critics being at 58, your audience being at 70.
Nice.
And my critics being at 64 and audience being at 77. My critics would be way lower if those three movies.
If they had.
What
it's-
are they?
it's,
Dead Dudes, Butcher Baker, Nightmare Maker.
Yes. And then the last one would have a high one, Crime Wave.
It probably
that would have a
yeah.
high critic. But Butcher Baker and Dead Dudes were the other two.
Butcher Baker doesn't have a critic score?
Not when I looked.
That's crazy. That's
If
wild.
Dead Dudes
but-
had one, it would be our 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd
right,
be the
right,
one
of course.
movie. And then Mark, your critics is 1% higher than your audience at 62 and
even.
61.
Wow, yeah, very
wow.
even. Dang.
And Luke's for the exact same. So I think that this is fun.
This is very fun.
Also, the
It's curious.
Inspector Gadget one is unjust, so I just want to put
Oh,
that
it
out.
is. It's,
Oh yeah.
I agree.
18?
Okay, Mark, your highest critic score was Prey
Oh, nice.
Oh.
at a 94, and
That's
your
what I'm talking about. That's a good
lowest
movie.
critic score was Inspector Gadget at a 20%.
That
The
movie
critic
is
score
good.
was higher than the audience. in
The
it?
audience-
That's insane.
That movie is good.
If I have this correct, I really hope I do.
That's crazy.
That's blasphemy.
Okay, Mark, your highest audience score was Sonic the Hedgehog 3
Of course.
at a
98%.
95.
That's a crazy.
Wow.
Higher.
It
Should be
deserves
higher.
it.
It deserves a 5% higher.
Yep.
Yes.
1 second. Your lowest, oh, right, 18%.
Yes, we have just.
Your audience
That
score.
is so
No, I
funny.
have it right. I have it right. The
That-
critics is higher.
That
That's
pisses
really
me
funny.
off.
People don't know what
Okay.
they have.
That's
you know?
crazy.
No. Okay, my lowest critic score, not including the ones that don't have a score, is Clifford at 18%.
No.
Once again, unjust. Okay, don't worry. 18 for
Luke,
critics.
Why didn't you
Audience
act
at
this way about
67.
Inspector Gadget?
I did. I said that's a good movie.
Okay, but But the audience score for Clifford is 67, so at
Yeah,
least
okay.
more
Okay,
people
okay.
understand the beauty.
Okay.
I just love
Um,
that Clifford exists. It's just
Yeah.
funny to me that it exists.
Dang it.
My highest, which is crazy for me for the movies that I pick, my highest critic score is this makes sense. Living in Oblivion
Oh
at
yeah.
86. 86.
Wow.
My lowest audience score is Dead Dudes in the House.
No.
At 53, it's still over a 53.
That's actually not
You're
bad.
telling me Dead Dudes gets a 53, but Inspector Gadget gets an 18.
Yes.
That's true though, Mark. That's
Mark,
makes
we're the
sense.
only 4 people who have seen Dead Dudes in the House.
Mark, think about this. It's 3 times higher.
That's a
3 times as many people like it.
Dude, how many ratings do you think it has?
6?
4. Yeah.
It's us 4. House on Tombstone Hill says fewer than 50, and that's all I'll give me.
That's all it says.
That's a good movie.
Oh no! Oh, when I checked, it was at a 53. Right now, it has nothing on there. So scratch it.
Nice.
Scratch it. I'll have to redo my scores.
Oh wait,
I'll
did you do
probably-
it back when it was the popcorn reader, or did you do this recently?
I
Those
did
big
this
changes.
weeks ago.
Or it used to be audience score, now it's the popcorn meter.
Oh.
Now it's the popcorn meter.
What does that mean?
So I'll have to redo it.
Because there's
I guess.
tomatoes,
I
now
did it
they're
back when it was
popcorn,
audience.
so they're both foods
Ah.
now instead of audience score. They just
Oh.
renamed
I
it.
thought
Oh,
was
good, because I
always
was
popcorn.
confused before.
Yes, yes, as you should be.
I'll have to redo them, I guess, if they updated. This is
It's
back when
okay.
I checked. Okay.
Okay.
So
Maybe
my
Inspector Gadget went up.
highest-
Yeah, you should check.
Yeah.
Okay,
Refresh.
I know. I just checked.
Wait,
Refresh.
wait, give me a second.
Yeah.
Give me a
Give me a
second.
recount, yeah.
Luke, your lowest critic score, let's see here, is Secondhand Lions.
I knew it. That's just a lie. That's
Oh yeah, I should have asked you guys what you think it'd be.
You're
At a
secondhand lion.
61.
that's ridiculous.
Good one, Matt.
It's still at like a 67 though. 67.
It's at 61. 61.
61.
Luke, it's
The
over
outrage.
50, and that's all that matters. That means more than half. Okay, Luke, what do you think your highest rated critic movie is?
Little Miss Sunshine or The Wild Robot?
It's hold on. It is Godzilla -1 at 99.
Until
Whoa.
-1.
That
I
really
forgot I
shot
picked
you,
that.
yeah.
Oh, you picked that. I
99.
forgot that.
99. Yeah.
Okay, Luke, your scores are actually like way different critic to audience. So what do you think your lowest audience score is?
I cannot remember the movies I picked. So tell me.
Okay, Lake Mungo and Psycho 2 are tied for 62%. He's mad at both.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
Don't get mad, don't
Okay,
get
it's
mad.
okay. It's okay.
It's over 60. It's over 60. It's over 60. Luke, it's okay. It's okay. Before you can freak out, your highest audience score is also tied
Godzilla -1.
in The Wild Robot at
Oh,
98.
nice.
98.
Wow.
98.
Do you guys think me
Okay.
giving 5 stars to Inspector Gadget will help it with 250,000 ratings?
Ooh, a refresh.
You have to try, yeah.
Refresh it? Everyone get on your phones and refresh.
Mark, what do you think your lowest critic rated movie is?
Lowest?
Inspector Gadget.
Well, yeah. Other than
Sorry,
Inspector
sorry. Already did Mark. Matt. I meant Matt.
I,
I said the first letters of your name.
much like Luke, I can't recall most of the movies I picked.
Wait,
It's,
his can't be Max Keeble.
Astounded-
Is it?
It's
Is it
Max
Max Keeble?
Oh, was that Matt?
This is also so unjust. It's at a 29.
Ooh,
for critics.
that's a
I
good
will
movie.
say,
What's up with
over
these
the
critics?
top, over the top is only
Over-
3% higher.
Listen,
than
I,
32.
I'm also mad
Mark.
about the Max Keeble one, but you guys don't understand how mad I am about Inspector Gadget being that much under. Like, not only that, like under Max Keeble by that much, which should both be
That's
higher.
crazy.
But like,
People should be at 100.
do people think
Yes.
Inspector Gadget's the worst movie ever made? Am I coming to this
some people
revelation?
apparently.
It's over a 20. No, it's actually not.
Mark, 1 in 5 people still like it. Okay.
It's over
For
a
critics,
15.
less than 1 in 5 if you count the audience, which is insane. I hate audience.
Matt,
Yeah.
what do you think your highest critic rated movie is?
Ooh, I still don't know what I picked.
Okay,
Interview with the Vampire?
No.
that has a much higher audience rating than
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
as
movies
it
did
was.
you pick?
It's Clueless.
Oh,
At 81.
nice.
Oh.
I forgot. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, Matt, what is your lowest audience rated movie? Or do you want me to just tell you?
Just tell me.
Okay, it's Max Gabo's Big Move.
No.
This is devastating at a 38. What's
Oh man.
happening, guys? We're losing culture. Um,
Yeah.
okay, and then Matt, your highest audience rated movie is Moulin
National
Rouge.
Treasure. Oh, nice.
Moulin Rouge at 89, followed by Interview at 86, because those
Oh,
fans
shit.
will.
They are rabid.
They are rabid. Wait, what did you guess? National Treasure? It's at a 76. It has a 46 critics rating.
That's right. That
Yeah, I
feels
don't
right.
disagree with
Yeah.
that.
That being said, I still think the movie is 5 stars.
It's amazing. Yes.
Deserves 46% probably.
It's for 5 stars. 5 stars, 46%.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry that took a while.
That was
I
fun.
find this- I like
I have a lot of fun with that.
We've watched 40 movies just on the podcast.
That's
How long
Just
have we
from
been doing it? Like 2
restarting
years
it,
now?
Luke.
Yeah,
Interview.
2 years. Has
That
it
had to
been-
be more than 3 years because 52 weeks in a year.
And we've skipped weeks.
And if all of
We-
us have done.
Well,
No.
Just-
Oh, wait, so that's
Wait.
40.
No, go back to Saltburn, because that was the first on the
Yeah.
redo. Whenever
It was
Saltburn
23.
happened,
Check
is
the
when we
date.
started.
I think it was 2023.
It was
Well, it has to
24.
be.
It was 24. Though, because my
Dang.
spreadsheet is labeled 24 to 25.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's wild. That's a lot of movies, guys.
It says we have 97 episodes, but we did do a run like
Right.
Yeah.
the original from before.
You're
we
telling
started up
me
again.
that we did 50 episodes before? If we've done 40 on the rerun?
Yeah.
That feels like
What?
a lot. Wow.
Okay, because we stopped in 2021 with The Conjuring. Luke and I did Halloween Ends, and then we started with the
Yes.
Child's Play for all of us.
Oh,
my
that's
gosh,
right.
that's
And then
right.
Wow.
And then we did Child's Play. We threw some
Scream.
other ones in. We added guest guest people.
Screams.
And then we did the Scream. Yeah, we started all that and Final
so we were doing it
Destinations.
before our
That's
rerun.
all
We
20.
We stopped for
we
months before
Yeah,
we
we
did.
did.
That was at the end
forgot.
of 22. At the end of 22 is when we started.
Oh, that's right. Because I remember something about the podcast when we were on our honeymoon in 22.
Yeah, that was Child's Play.
Yeah.
We started
That was Child's
Play.
Play.
Even
That's
though we
crazy.
sometimes take 5 weeks in between, if you count this one,
still do it.
we've been keeping up with it for the most part.
I'm impressed with us.
That's pretty crazy. For
reference, the Saltburn one, which is when we started back up, was February 16th, 2024.
Wow.
Okay, because we
We've been
took
doing
a
it pretty
break.
And the
between...
The one before that was Trick or Treat. I was still in college
Oh, wow.
in the Trick or Treat one, which was October 8th,
Right.
2023.
Oh wait, so that was only
4
it was only
months.
4 months, and in between we did the Luke and I recapping all the Saw movies.
But did it feel like there was a big life shift and it felt like it was longer than maybe? Because it's like, a lot of stuff changed.
4 months is I
But
mean,
we
it's a
really
significant-
organized it. But this is like when we organized it to make like
yeah.
a thing.
I like the structure. Who came up with this? Because it was a good idea.
Mark,
Good job, Mark.
I don't remember what I did.
you just spun a wheel.
Yeah,
And said you picked.
Yeah,
Do you guys want to guess what
Yes,
the
we
movie
need
is?
to
Oh
for a
my
second?
god, yes.
Superman
Oh
2.
my.
Ooh, the Donner cut.
How did you know?
Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut.
Ooh, I didn't
That's what
realize
Mark
Richard
said.
Donner directed that.
He directed both 1 and 2.
Basketball.
Oh my god! You know what's fucked up? I used to watch that movie when I was a kid, like more than once.
Mm.
That's a
Um,
weird movie.
Ace
Can I
Ventura:
be-
When
That's not
Nature
your
Calls.
pick?
Minecraft.
All good
Oh.
guesses. All good guesses.
Zathura,
No.
he's stealing it from me.
Ooh, that would have been a good steal, but no.
Mark, you have to hold to your word
Okay.
by that.
If you do Minecraft, then I'll do Zathura.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys. Don't do Minecraft,
Matt,
please.
Matt, the final season.
Mark. I mean, Luke.
Oh, that would I pick?
There's
That would be.
different names.
Uh,
Okay.
Rookie of the Year.
Hold on.
Final answer.
Not a baseball movie. Final answer.
Is it
Field of Dreams.
Oh,
Final
Oh,
answer.
okay, it's a football movie. I understood.
Oh yeah,
Movie. Final answer.
that's another
Blue Mountain
sports movie
State?
starring Sean Astin. That's weird.
Hard Knocks. The story of the Miami Dolphins. Final answer.
Um, okay.
There are no sports in. Well,
Perfect game.
Oh my god. Double hockey sticks.
Oh
no,
The Mighty Ducks.
Cool Running.
Howard the Duck?
it's not. Sport is not the main focus of
Are you
D2.
this.
really picking
D2 Mighty Ducks
Challenger?
2.
That is so interesting.
Heavyweights?
In movie though.
Interview with the Vampire.
What?
I already picked that for the
What
podcast.
sport are those?
Clueless?
There's a sport
Oh, good
in
guess,
it.
good
There's a sport in it.
There's a sport in it.
No, not really.
Okay, so
It's-
sports is the
you'll-
main. Okay. Main
No.
Is
Is
it
it
about
before the-
cycling?
No,
Or to pharmacy.
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, yeah.
the sport is not the main focus of this.
The
Are
blind
you
side?
ready? Player up.
Actual sport, or is it like a sport?
What's
It's
the one
like
with Jerry Trainer and Jeanette McCurdy? That one.
Oh, Spy Kids 3D Game Over.
you would not. Okay, I'm the only one who's seen this movie. I don't think any of you have. You guys would not expect this movie to involve sports.
Okay, not
it's not a
ex-
main. It's
Okay.
not
Matt-
entirely part of it. Yes. What?
Barely part of, but like secretly.
So it's about something else. That's not.
It's about
sports.
something
Okay.
else. Yeah,
Like Friday
entirely.
Night
Okay.
Lights.
Oh,
No.
that's about family.
That's
more
about
so than
family.
football.
Luke
I'm
Johnson.
going to
Oh,
stream.
Matt's favorite movie, The Blind Side. Matt, you love that movie.
Oh, notoriously.
Speed 2
love
Cruise
that
Control.
movie.
Your favorite trope is a white savior.
Okay, Mark, you're
Sorry,
actually
Cruise Control?
you're actually
Racing
not that.
stripes.
Mark,
Oh.
you're in the better vein now.
Is it a sequel?
It's not a sequel.
Okay, so but
But
the vein
you're
of
on a better track.
Speed-ish, okay.
Cliffhanger.
Point Break. Point Break.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, it's
Yes.
Point Break.
Oh, that's crazy. I
Good
thought
call,
you were saying
Mark.
yes to whatever
Yes.
Luke said, and I didn't hear him.
No,
And it's
Mark.
for
Yes, it's
surfing.
Point Break.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So,
I'm actually
I was,
surprised.
you know what's funny? I wasn't even thinking about the surfing. There's something with football in
Oh.
there, but it's not like the main focus. It's
Surfing, it is sport.
Somehow
that not
us
the main focus.
being insane got us there pretty quick. With
Yeah,
this.
I was actually really impressed.
I'm excited. I've been meaning to watch this
Matt, this
forever.
is
I've
a
had
good
it
pick.
for like ever on
You're on the-
DVD. I just never watched it.
Keanu.
It's on I think Paramount Plus, but it's also on Tubi, which is what I was looking on when I came across it, and I was like, yeah.
That it's in the
Yeah.
vein of Speed. Like ever since we watched
Yes.
Speed, it's been
Yeah.
like we need to watch Point Break.
Yes, I think in my head, like they're quite different, but
Yeah, yeah.
vibes wise,
Yeah.
kind of similar. So yeah,
Well, I'm very excited.
I'm very excited. This
I'm
is a
excited for you
great-
guys to finally see it because I've
Good
seen
pick.
it one time.
Good pick.
I would like to rewatch.
Good pick.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Yep.
Bye.